Hey guys, so I ate with my son and I cleaned up some of my stuff to make room for the tree. Sorry, I'm trying to, oh my gosh. I have like a smart car and it's kind of like, it's smart, things don't work sometimes. If that just made any sense at all. The smart features. But it's fine because it's amazing. I just keep finding myself like thanking God, like thank you God, thank you God. And that's what you have to do when you're in like some weird mood where you're kind of like down, or it like boosts your. So I got something today when I was having a rough morning. I was just, my mind was like wandering and thinking of all these things, and like it started last night, and then this morning after I was like, okay, turning it all around, I got that these thoughts seep in the dark. So when you're in your room in the dark and you're alone and that's why I always have my YouTube and stuff and do all these different things, because then I don't feel alone. I take a spiritual bath, I make some hot tea or cocoa, and I'm happy and I'm comfortable. I have my nice room and bed and everything, and I feel good. But when I when I don't watch YouTube and I don't watch the tarot readings, and I get into my head too much and I start thinking about in the 3D world, when I start thinking like that, I just go into like this depression, and I literally just went the wrong way. So I have to turn around and go a different way. I literally have so many things that I want to do that it's hard to choose, like, okay, what do I do first? What can I do? What, in these circumstances, what can I do? And I literally need to go to my storage before it gets dark and before it starts raining hard. Right now it's just sprinkling, and then I have to get it upstairs. So, but I went into this dark space in my mind because I wasn't on my spiritual routine. So that's why it's showing me that I need that routine. And the reason I need that routine is to conquer my anxiety and to conquer my negative thoughts. It's literally like a battle every day. And I don't know why sometimes it just creeps up on you. And I heard it's because it was raining and it was dark and it was cold. So maybe it's easier when it's like hot. It's like easier when it's hot. Oh, this is the thing that I got, is that I need sunlight right when I wake up in the morning. So I'm gonna try that. And I have like a window, a big window that's like on my balcony. is pretty private, so it's not like I'm gonna get dressed and like you can't really see in it, but I have blinds. I don't know. So I'm gonna let the sunlight in, because I don't have to open the blinds like all the way. I just need like some sunlight in. And so I think that will help, that I need sunlight. So when you wake up in the morning and you wanna wake up, like let's say you wake up to go to the bathroom, you can open your blinds and you can, if you're still really tired, you can go into your bed and maybe sleep a little bit longer or whatever, but it will just help you. And then also, this is another thing I'm getting, is that if you write what you're grateful for in your gratitude, in a journal, I was going to say a gratitude journal, but it doesn't have to be a specific type of journal. Just like write down what you're grateful for and start journaling positive things. And like maybe all the fun things that you want to do during that day. All the things you're looking forward to that day. And all the things you want to have happen. So that will motivate you to, it's like on a lazy day, like on a Saturday or Sunday or some type of lazy day where where your mind is just like racing with thoughts. And sometimes it gets into like, not that they're bad, negative thoughts. It's just thoughts that you don't need to be thinking right then. Like, to me, it's just like wasting, because I think back on it and I'm like, I just wasted like hours like thinking of these things that I don't need to be thinking about. Like, I literally don't need to be thinking about these things. I don't think that was productive. But then you have to remind yourself, okay, yes, it was productive, but it's over now. And that's what I was telling myself. It's like, okay, you didn't do anything wrong. It's all a part of your path. But I don't see the good that came out of that. So I'm going to try to change that behavior because I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. It didn't feel like it did anything. So, and then I got downloads about things. So I'm like, how to change it. So I'm like, okay, next time. So you have to really like battle these emotional things. It's not always so easy to just, all these things that I talk about are not easy. It's things that you have to work on. And you have to be aware of it and tell yourself, okay, this is a behavior that I don't want to do. When you notice a behavior that you don't like or that you don't want to do, first you need to tell yourself to be aware of it and to tell yourself, I don't want to be doing this. And I've noticed that I've been telling myself, like, I don't want to cry. Like, when I start to cry, like when I'm with my twin flame or something and I'm talking about something and I'm like, I'm not gonna cry, and then I don't cry. So it's like, actually, like, it's like you're training your brain to do the things that you want it to do, not the things that it wants to do. Because crying wouldn't be productive in that moment. I needed to be logical and talk and not be emotional. Okay, I'm entering my storage. So I'm entering the code. And I'm gonna go in. Like, I don't know how to flip the camera. So I'm going into this storage facility. And we're gonna do this. I have a bunch of boxes in my car because I was shipping off books to Amazon because I had books in my storage unit. And so I have to put those in the storage and then get my Christmas stuff. I'm so excited. Okay, you have to hype yourself up by saying you're so excited, even if you might not be. Okay, I'm gonna move my shoes up here, my tennis shoes, and make sure there's room in the car for all of this. Oh shoot, I need to get my storage key. I'm trying to vlog with you guys. Okay. It's like sometimes you have to do it with 2 hands. Okay, there's my storage unit. Okay. So gross in the... I'm gonna set you guys right there. But I didn't leave room in the car, like make a spot in the car. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna flip these seats. Do the other side, and then I have all these boxes that I need to move, so I need to grab these. And it's getting kind of dark in here, so like right now I'm just like putting them anywhere. I'm gonna grab this thing. I have a little Buddha right there. Grab this. Ooh. This thing. Just put it in there. Done this earlier in the day. This is Goodwill. I have some boxes here. Okay. And then just need to get that one. And then okay. It's a race for time because of the daylight. So I'm gonna grab this stuff up there. The garland, the lighted garland. And the cars. Okay. Now I need to get these things. So, put you guys over here. Holiday wrapping paper. Oops. Just knocked you guys over. Okay. I need to sell that wrapping paper actually. This is like, okay. So, I'm gonna put all this stuff back. I should have left this open so you guys can see it. I'm so excited. Now I need to go home before it gets dark and carry this stuff up the stairs. So, try to back up all the way. I can't see you guys right there. Okay. Taking a shortcut by backing up. Alright. Up here. Hand sanitizer. This one smells so good. The Sunshine Mimosa from Bath and Body Works. It just like brings so much joy to me. Like when my hands get dirty and I can just like smell this beautiful scent, it just makes me feel so good. And it's like, you know, like it's worth it. It's worth it to me to like, it's like spoiling yourself, you know? Like I never used to do that kind of stuff. And because of my spirituality, like I'm learning to take care of myself. Like give me all the things that make me feel good, you know? Even though it's like little things, it makes all the difference. It like I didn't grow up where I was taught to think like that. I was taught to think that, you know, you should not use things. And one example is like, I was younger. Actually, I wasn't even that old. I mean, I was older than I thought. But let's say I was like 12 or something. And I got this little, I didn't get many things, okay? So I got this little pad. It sounds so stupid right now, but to me, it was like one of my prized possessions. It's so ridiculous to me right now. That's so sad. I had this like little pad of paper that had like, I think it was like Hello Kitty, and it was in this little like plastic box with like a drawer and like little pins, or you know, those little cheap, it's like a cheap thing. And I got that like for my birthday or something. And then, you know, like it had like little pins or something, and you could like draw on the paper. And it had like little erasers, I think. I don't even know. So maybe, I don't know. And remember I was so excited and so like wanted to use it. Like I was like super excited because I never had anything like that before. And kids love stuff like that. Like they could practice their writing and use their imagination, like they're playing store or whatever. And my mom said, don't use it. Like, if you use it, you're gonna waste it. It was something like that's how I internalized it, was that I shouldn't use it because then it's all gonna, because she said you're gonna use it all up and it's gonna be gone. She didn't say don't use it, but she was saying like, don't waste it. So then I put that thought was put into my mind, and I don't even think I ever used it. I didn't use it all. I maybe wrote on a couple pages of it, but I ended up not even using it because she said that. Like, I don't deserve to write on the paper. That's how I felt. Like, my imagination and what I wanted to do with it was not important. So I shouldn't even use it. It was like ridiculous. And then it made me upset. It made me like think like, okay, when later on when I just threw it away, it was like, and I got older, it was like, I didn't even end up using this because of what my mom said. So you don't say like negative things to your kids like that. Use stuff, like play with it, like it's yours, you know? Because then you, like, time flies by and you're not gonna want to use it, and it's just gonna be a waste. So use it. I remember things like that. I remember that we never had batteries for toys, so we didn't get to play with them because there's no battery for it. The battery ran out. And it's like torture to a kid. So I would make sure that my kids always had batteries. Like anything that I remembered as a child that irritated me, I would make sure that my kids wouldn't have that problem. So it's like I always have food, tons of food, so they can never complain that they were hungry. Stuff like that. Okay, so I'm so excited. Okay, it's 4:45 right now, but I think the sun goes down pretty soon. I'm gonna have to check on that, but I'm going to bring this stuff upstairs and start putting it all together. So we're gonna have a cute little Christmassy place. So excited. Okay, so just gonna start carrying stuff up. Actually want to get the tree in there first. So I'm gonna bring that up first. Oh my god, I just came in the car. There's like a bunch of toys, a big box of toys that I need to ship to Amazon. I just shipped a bunch of books. Okay, so I'm using the smart kick plate thing. Oh shoot, I just stopped it. Because if you kick it too many times. Okay. Now my fingers hurt.